Crescent, Oxford, England, Abner Christ Thaddeus Pucklechurch was born, known to you and I as Donny Rockett. Donny grew up in a house that was quite small and used to swear a lot and make fun of the chickens, saying that they were too short. On Donny's 4th birthday, his uncle gave him a stolen banjo and dog. They belonged to an Asian laundrywoman who vowed, "Little Abner, I will make you suffer," she said. No one thought too much about that. Donny was expelled from school because the name of the town that the school was in used to make him giggle uncontrollably. Donny's uncle didn't like rabbits. He wanted to make money off Donny's ability to make people confused. In his first performance as an evil, armless salt shaker, Donny said, "Salt shakers don't have shoes and socks." Producers loved the hat he wore as an evil salt shaker, but Donny didn't like dots on his hat. He was asked to play a farmer but had creative differences with the director of the play. He said the bow wasn't big enough and couldn't find his motivation in the character. He then got a role working with a creepy doll, but Donny quit because the doll got all the best lines, he said. His uncle installed a meter, so whatever money Donny made, his uncle would get. Donny was always invited to go over to Mrs. Bag of Donuts' house to watch TV, but she said TV was the work of the devil. Damn you, Donny. She was arrested in a cross-dressing incident in Birmingham later that year. Donny got the role of a lifetime. He became very good friends with Cubby, but Cubby started blackmailing Donny about what? We don't know. Cubby then blacklisted Donny, and he was no longer on the show. Sometime later, Donny joined a gang called the Shy Peers. The biker gang he was in didn't like him all that much. We see Donny couldn't ride. And after this picture was taken, Donny was sued heavily. And also he was overheard saying that the leather pants that he wore made his thighs chafe. He often wondered how cows kept warm in the leather. And the local laundromat was owned by that Asian woman, the woman that despised Donny. Years went by, and Donny joined a group, Peanut Butter and the Bananas. But that too was short-lived, because Floyd Finkelstein wasn't a fan of Donny.
He is playing the only white guy in an all-black reggae band, playing facing the fucking ocean in this big fucking nightclub area. It was beautiful.
Donny didn't know he was being recorded. And then Donny went to the United States, and there someone told him to get an axe. Donny misunderstood what that meant in America, and soon was arrested after being beat up by an albino family for scaring their dog Roger. When he got out, he traveled, and he traveled hard.
It's not hot and sticky, but it's warm and comfortable.
And that was right up Donny's alley, and soon landed a spot on Dick Cavett. Strangely, he wouldn't play his guitar nor look at Mr. Cavett. Donny had said Dick was a funny name, and would point and laugh uncontrollably at Mr. Cavett. Donny was escorted from the building. In Las Vegas, Donny had moved into a home of a gangster who was on vacation at the time. He then met Puppy Fingers Louie, a neighbor. Donny talked Puppy Fingers into putting a pool on the property that Donny was squatting on. Donny loved the Vegas life. And now being financed by Puppy Fingers Louie, Donny was working the big scene. Donny now was playing the Sands. He was playing the Vegas Strip, the Golden Nugget. Things were looking up for Donny. He found a hat and said that Desi Arnaz had a hat just like this. He never took the hat off for 4 months. Then Donny said he's the king, and if Bugs Bunny can play the piano, well, damn it, so can I. So this is where it started. Donny became an overnight success. The crowds loved him. He played those ivories like nobody else could. But the Asian woman from the laundromat showed up at one of Donny's shows, and all hell broke loose. That night, Donny decided, that's all, folks. But a legend lives forever. Donny Rockett.